Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Do you ever compare yourselves to others? It's hard not to, but one thing you might look to others for are qualities you'd most like to develop within yourself. For example, you may aspire to have others' intelligence, their resourcefulness, or maybe their business savvy. But I want to tell you what the truth is. You already have your own set of strengths and attributes you were either born with or you're currently in development of. And we all have been endowed with unique strengths and gifts. I gotta tell you, it's not always easy for other people to identify their gifts accurately. But you know what? Even though you may not recognize yours, because your strengths and gifts are as much a part of you as your smile or your laughter, you may think your gifts have to be tangible, such as being a natural-born athlete or singer. But if you think that way, I'm going to tell you what, you're missing the boat. You can also have intangible strengths. You may be a terrific storyteller, for example, or you may always keep a cool head under pressure. You may have the ability to develop instant rapport with other people, or an innate ability to find a hole in a logical argument. And while it's not always easy to identify our strengths and gifts, it's well worth your time to attempt to uncover them. Leveraging those gifts can allow you to get ahead in life and realize your dreams. Not to mention, when you tap into and develop your gifts, you can have an enormous positive impact on other people's lives. It kind of leads us to the question, Doug, how in the world do I identify my strengths, gifts, and talents? Well, I'm going to tell you what. You can start by doing this. Ask 10 or more people who know you extremely well. Talking with people you know is the easiest and one of the most dependable ways of identifying your strengths and gifts. In fact, if you interview 10 people from different areas of your life, that's going to put you on a tremendous trek of success. And I tell you what, to correctly identify your strengths, you will need other people to hold up the virtual mirror. That's because research has shown that people are wildly inaccurate judges of their own strengths. And for everything from their ability to think logically or reason with others to being able to tell a funny joke or to be generous of all things, right? But we get too deep into our own heads to notice many things about ourselves, especially things that come naturally or easy to us. And these things are much more apparent to someone watching from the outside. So take some time to talk to your closest friends, your family, maybe some coworkers, or anyone else that has been around you for quite some time. Speak only with people you believe will be willing to be honest with you, not people who are just going to stroke your ego, And ask the people you talk with what they believe your strengths and gifts are. And you'll discover surprising and interesting tidbits of information you never knew about yourself as you go through this process. I'm telling you what, this exercise can be just as fun as it is worthwhile. But what if you don't have people to ask about your strengths and gifts? We don't always have a strong circle. I'll tell you what, can you think of times or circumstances when you were doing an activity where time seemed to stand still? You know what I'm talking about? Perhaps you were writing in your journal or solving a puzzle or playing a musical instrument. Maybe you were designing a flyer or a new website. But you know what? Identifying these moments, the ones when you were in such a state of flow that you lost yourself in the work or activity you were involved in, can provide valuable clues that you should pay close attention to in searching out your gifts and strengths. That's because entering a state of flow is a sign that someone is adept at that activity. And, another way that you can do this is uncover your passions. Closely aligned with what you're good at are the things you love and have a passion for. And, similar to how a state of flow is a sign of a strength or gift, when we truly enjoy something, it becomes more effortless for us to perform it, right? And when it's easy for us to perform a task, we naturally become better at it. And when it comes to the things you love and have a passion for, you have the potential to very quickly and much more easily excel compared to the average person. And that's because regardless of where you are naturally gifted at the activity or not, your passion for it will fuel your progress faster than anything else will. So if it's something we want to do, and we're not very good at it right now, it's that passion, that love we have for that activity that's going to push us to take action, to learn more, to become the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. And often it is this passion and ever-burning enthusiasm that results in greatness in people. And it's true. And there's greatness within you as well. You're not on this planet to just be like everyone else. You have unique strengths and talents that no one else has. There are millions and millions of people on this planet, and regardless of what their gifts and strengths are, regardless if they're wealthy, if they have amazing talent, there is not one thing within them that will ever allow them to be you. You see, you're already taken. You're the best you that you can be, and you're developing yourself into becoming an even better you. I tell you what, it's amazing. You should take some time and take the time necessary to discover your strengths so that you can begin putting them to good use. It's an important part of learning how to be the best possible version of yourself. When I figured out what my gifts were, I started sharing them with everyone I came across, and it made a phenomenal difference in my life, and in countless cases, the lives of others. Make it a point today to develop your strengths, the things that make you unique. As much as you can every single day, focus on these aspects. Because if you want to excel at anything, it's not enough to just fix your weaknesses. You also need to leverage your gifts to the greatest extent that you possibly can. And you know what? If anybody can do it, you absolutely can. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're unique. And the gifts within you are blossoming and waiting to come out and be seen by everyone around you. You're going to make a difference in this world. You're going to have a positive impact on those around you. And you know what? I care about you. I believe in you. And I know that if anybody can do it, you absolutely can. Friends, I just wanted to get you thinking today. When we're thinking, we're putting ourselves in the best position possible to work towards the dream life that we each deserve to have. I know that you can do it. I'll be back tomorrow with some more information to keep you thinking and to keep this relationship moving forward. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.